Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be looking at the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8, and this is the most affordable tablet by Samsung that was launched just now, and this is the successor to the Tab A7 that was launched in 2020 about October time frame. So let's open this up, and guys, I've already opened this up and I've been actually using this for the past 2 days, so I'll give you my overview. I just packed it so that you can have a look. So here it is and comes inside this box. So let's just open, and here we get the tablet itself in this package. I'll just remove it. I'll give you an idea about the tablet later on. Let me just put it here, and we don't get a lot of stuff over here. We get a SIM ejector tool because this comes in two variants, guys, Wi-Fi only, and we also have a 4G LTE version for 4,000 more. That's about 22,000. It's available on Amazon also, so I'll leave the links. And here we get a charger. That's a standard charger, guys, not a fast charger or anything. That's a standard charger, and we also get a USB Type A to Type C. So the cable, that's it in the box. So let me just keep these things to the side, and let me bring the tablet here. Let me first give you a physical overview, then we will move on, guys. And lately I've noticed that a lot of people are asking for budget oriented tablets, and this falls under that 20,000, starts at 18,000 as I've told you. And let me give you a physical overview. Here we have the power on off button, guys, and here is the volume rocker. We have one microphone over here, and here actually you'd see two speakers, Type C port, and we also have a 3.5mm headphone jack. That's a good thing. And we also have a SIM tray over here, and this is also a micro SD card slot will be there. If you opt for the LTE version, you'll also have a SIM tray. So here, as you can see, you can add a micro SD card, and you might have to put it because storage, this comes in two variants, guys. 3GB RAM variant will come with 32GB of storage, and 4GB RAM variant will come with 64GB of storage. And you can also add your SIM card if you opt for the LTE version. Here again we have nothing, and we have actually one more microphone over here. So we have two microphones and actually quad speakers, 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, the speakers are actually really good. I'll show you the sample later on, and it's also Dolby optimized. Front facing camera is a 5 megapixel, and the rear facing camera is this 8 megapixel, and this comes in this dual tone design, guys, and it's polycarbonate plastic, but it actually looks good. This is the silver color. I believe this comes in two more colors also. So I have already set up the tablet, and it's not that heavy. A typical tablet, 508 grams, and I'll just switch it on, and there's no fingerprint scanner or anything, but you have that face unlocking. As you can see, it unlocked, so you can just swipe it away. Let me just show you again, and I'm just going to press this. So it unlocked. So face unlocking is there on this one, and this is the Samsung typical UI that you're getting on this one. This comes with the One UI version 3 that's based on Android 11. Let me first show you, then I'll show you all the other things, and it utilizes both the panes. As you can see, I'll just keep it over here, and if we go to about the tablet, and if we go to software information, let me zoom in a little bit. Here if we go, I went to the status, sorry guys, let me go to the software information. One UI version 3.1 and Android version is 11. That's what we are getting. I hope with the software update they updated to the latest Android 12. So that's regarding this software on this one. And this is the base version that I have, that comes with 3GB of RAM. As I've told you, there'll be also one more variant. In fact, guys, here are all the specs for this tablet that we are getting. And again, left you go, you get to this Google Now pane. So right, typical Samsung UI that we have seen. A good thing is that not a lot of junkware is pre-installed. I installed this Geekbench, PC Mark, and Speed Test to test a few things. I'll show you that. By the way, this Byju's bloatware was installed, and even Spotify was there, and the Samsung Free and Netflix. These are the things that is pre-installed. So that way, not a lot of bloatware on the tablet. In fact, another thing is that if you notice, the Galaxy Tab A7 came with the Snapdragon 662 SoC, and this one is actually having a new processor. This is actually having the Unisoc Tiger SoC, which is actually octa-core processor. I also very curious what is the performance. Samsung claims that this tablet, CPU the GPU performance is about 10% better than the Tab A7. So I decided to run some benchmarks. I've saved the scores, guys. So here, this is the Geekbench score over here, as you can see, and I also ran PC Mark You can also download it and run it and on. So as you can see, so yes, this is specifically, yes, slightly better than the last year, but again, this is a mid-range kind of a performance. The processor is a octa-core processor, and in fact the two cores are based on ARM Cortex A75, the powerful 2, and the others 6 cores are ARM Cortex A55, and it is okay, guys. In general performance, I did not notice a huge lag or anything with this tablet, so general performance was okay. The only one thing I noticed, and I think so this can be fixed with an update, when you change the orientation like this, in an app that supports, as you can see, it takes about half a second sometimes to do that. So hopefully they can fix that with an update. One thing that I like with this tablet is that this is geared towards, what do you say, media consumption. These days we do that a lot on a tablet. Maybe the phone is a little bit small to your liking. If you're doing classes and anything, online classes, a tablet is useful. But let me talk about some of the software things that Samsung has done, because it's having a big screen. That's a 10.5-inch screen. And guys, this is a TFT screen, and this is actually 1920 by 1200 pixels. So it's 16:10 aspect ratio. So if you're in this aspect ratio, as I've told you, the orientation change, that's the only thing. And let me just adjust the, what do you say, timeout on this. If we go to display, and again, it uses both the pen to actually screen timeout. I'll just increase it to 5 minutes. It was just going there. And I like the aspect ratio, guys, because of 16:10. Let's say if you are like browsing or anything like this, let's just open Economic Times. So as you can see, browsing and anything, even this is the full web version. I like that because of the 16:10 aspect ratio. It's slightly bigger, so you get a little bit more vertical space on this tablet, and actually it's good for even media consumption. In fact, let me give you an idea. As in terms of software, I like what Samsung has done. They are taking advantage of the big screen. For example, if you use the Samsung's own web browser, of course Chrome is there, you can use it. On this one, let's say you're browsing like this. Let's say you want to compare something on the split screen, let's say this category. You can just pull it and put it on the side, and it opens here in the tab like this, as you can see, and you can adjust it also. So stuff like this is actually useful, guys, even for people. I know a lot of students are these days using tablets, so stuff like this is handy, I would say. And you also have the Samsung's, what do you say, quick panel, like here, and you can even use this one. For example, I paired this. You can even have pairs. For example, Samsung browser and YouTube. I have actually done it. If I click on this, it will load side by side. As you can see, my YouTube is here and this was here, so you can pair stuff like this. So that way, in multitasking, they have done a good job. But now let me also talk about the speakers, because I was pretty impressed with the speakers. In fact, I didn't expect that the speakers will be this good. Let's just go to, what do you say, copyright free music over here, and as you can see, in general usage, we are using I don't notice any much of lag on this one. Let's just open this one, and I'll increase the volume. Let's just skip this a little bit here. As you can see, the speakers are actually loud. 2 over here, 2 over here. So in terms of media consumption, it was a very good experience thanks to the speakers on that fact. I also watched some content on Netflix. Let me actually show you. And I like the fact that, again, this is an issue with some of the budget-oriented tablets. If you know, you need wide one L1 support for proper HD. Luckily on this tablet, if I go to settings more, it will be somewhere over here. App settings, and if I go to the playback specifications, wide one L1 support is there on this one, so you get that HD playback also on this one. Let me actually show you a trailer. My favorite, 6 Underground. Okay, let me see if I can play the trailer.
You ever wonder what it would be like?
Audio also, get an idea. I can't play the movie, guys, because of copyright, but trailer is up. So for media consumption, also it's a good experience, guys. And the screen, yes, it's a TFT screen. It's not an AMOLED or something you can't expect, but it's a decent quality screen that you are getting on this tablet. In fact, it has the auto brightness and all those things also. So for media consumption, it's good. Also, another thing that I like, again, this is a software thing that Samsung has given. If you notice, some of the new Samsung TVs are having this app known as Samsung TV Plus. That's given on this tablet, and actually you can watch some of the live channels on this one. For example, let's say it's just playing live. Let's say this Republic News Cap or whatever. As you can see, this I'm just going to mute it. Bloomberg TV. So this is basically live TV that you are getting, and this software is actually bundled on this one. I can
this type of discussions, and
I'm not going to so you get an idea. And also this also works when you minimize a lot of apps like this. The multitasking thing, it keeps on running in the background. So that way, in software, considering the price point of this tablet, they have given whatever software they can give, and that takes advantage of the big size of the tablet. So multitasking, especially for students or stuff like that, will be good. Also, another thing that I liked with this tablet is, yes, it has cameras, 5 megapixel front facing camera, and that rear is 8 megapixel camera. I don't know about you, but I don't like taking photographs like this with the rear facing camera. But again, the rear facing camera is okay, and I think so the rear facing camera you might use for document scanning and stuff. And here are some of the samples that I took with the rear facing camera. So if you want to use the rear facing camera in a pinch, and specifically for documents and stuff, it does a good job. Moving to the front facing camera, the front facing camera is a lot better than many of the laptops. It's a 5 megapixel one. And this is the photo mode, as you can see. But again, we will be using this front facing camera a lot more in the video. So here is a quick sample video that I shot with the front facing camera, and the audio is also recorded with its internal microphone to give you an idea how will be it in video conferencing situations or something like that. Hi guys, recording this sample with the front facing camera of this Tab A8, and the audio is also being recorded by the same. And I feel this front facing camera, that's a 5 megapixel, is good enough for Zoom calls and stuff like this that we are doing a lot, that is video conferencing. But what do you guys think about the same? Coming to Wi-Fi, guys, also it supports Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz, and I just wanted to test it to give you an idea. It's connected to my router on the 5 gigahertz band. Let me just confirm. Yes, 5 gigahertz band, it's connected. And let me just see what are the speeds that we are getting. And as you can see, about 230, 250. So even the Wi-Fi performance is decent on this one. You will not have an issue about that one, and uploads also will be similar, I'm assuming. Let's just let it just finish. And the Wi-Fi reception was decent on this tablet. I didn't have any issues with the Wi-Fi. As you can see, the Wi-Fi was fine on this one. So I was worried a little bit about the performance. The performance is decent, guys, considering the price point. Again, at this price point, you can't have a flagship processor or the latest one. Yes, they could have gone with the Snapdragon one, but this unique, so I was a little bit skeptical. But again, in day-to-day usage and for the intended use of this tablet, it's fine, I would say, as you can see. And to conclude, guys, who's this tablet for? And I would say this tablet is for people who are on a tight budget and are looking for a tablet. Maybe, for example, just a couple of weeks ago, one of my cousins actually asked me about a budget-oriented tablet because he wanted to give it to his daughter. He had given his old laptop to his daughter, but it conked off. And now, because of the current situation that we are in, because of the online classes, he wanted a tablet that could do basic stuff for online classes, what do you say, consuming media, etc., like that. But his budget, he was below 20,000. If you saw that kind of a person, I would say this tablet is good for that. And even for watching content, that is media, that is videos and stuff like that, and even video conferencing that we are doing a lot, that's a good experience because the front-facing camera performance was good. And for media consumption, specifically because of that quad speaker setup, I like the audio output on this one. So certainly a decent tablet, I would say, if you are looking looking for a budget-oriented tablet and want to go with a branded company like Samsung or something like that. Anyways, guys, that's it for now for this quick look at this Galaxy Tab A8. What do you guys think about this one? Do let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.